Quick review time for a quick gadget. We have Instax Mini 11 straight to you. Quick review for quick pics. So Fujifilm came out with this not that long ago, so it's a relatively new release on the instant camera market. It's great grandfather of the old Polaroid, which was that sort of black one. Hopefully there's a picture of it right about there. I had that one back in the day. Might be able to work out how old I am by that, but let's not do too much maths. So this one, for me, it's targeted at a younger audience. It's targeted as kids or teens. Can be used by adults, of course. It's a little bit of fun. Instant film is a little bit of fun. So dimension-wise, it's roughly 10 by 12 by about 6 or 7 centimeters deep. It takes 2 AA's, so it's not rechargeable. Film goes in the back. This is an empty one. I'm going to do a replacement in a sec. I've had a look around to see if you can find any generic stuff, but pretty much it's Fujifilm or nothing at the moment. You can get sort of some funky films for it that have little patterns around the edge of the image and stuff like that. Not my bag, but it's pretty popular with the Maxes. It's got that cute kawaii factor. Let's see, the flash is good. I mean, the flash is a huge improvement over the old Polaroid that I had back in the day, where you had to basically replace the flash every foot because you had one of those rotating ones. It was terrible. So it is good, but a recharge of 6.5 seconds seems a little bit long for me, but what do I know? Its lens it's a little retractable one, so it pops out, and it has a selfie mode, so you can just sort of pop it out a little bit further. Oh, it's already in selfie on. Do not want to pull it too far, I would have broken it, but if you don't want on selfie, just sort of push it back. That's it. So it's not in selfie mode at the moment, and then selfie is pop. So in terms of distance, selfie mode is they recommend 30 to 50 centimeters. In terms of actual range, they recommend 30 centimeters plus, and that's not with selfie, that's just taking a shot. So the lens is a 60mm. Its focal point is 1 to 12.7, something like that. Yeah, look, design-wise, it's a bit clunky for me. It feels like the Gumby of cameras. Not familiar with Gumby? Check it out, Gumby's great. But it's just a bit blob-like. I wouldn't call this a great form, but having said that, I think it looks like it's going to be pretty rugged. I mean, I'm not going to drop it. I'm not going to drop it. But I reckon if I did drop it, it would probably be in one piece. That does sound like it needs to be tested at some point, doesn't it? I'll probably get there. So otherwise, in terms of design, I mean, the cameras, the way the film goes in is good. I really like the way the old Polaroid used to load, and they've got the new retro one as we saw before, how it just sort of pops in and then it sort of winds, and that was super cool. But this is fine. This is nice and easy. It's got a little thing behind to show you've got camera, and of course it's got the little counter there. One thing there's a couple of things I don't like. The first thing I don't like is the viewfinder. It feels to me a little bit difficult to get to. I think some sort of softness up here or some sort of guide, it even looks a bit off center. It's pretty hard to see, but the actual square isn't even sort of centered with that. I don't know, maybe that's keeping with the actual feel of the camera. I don't know. But for me, it's a bit lacking in that sense. The other thing that's really lacking is the button. I don't like that at all. If you have a look, they actually sell, hopefully there's another picture just here. They sell these little add-ons that you can put on here, like little gems and things like that, where you can, I don't know, make the button bigger, basically. They're calling it, bedazzling or pimping out the camera, but for me, it's almost a necessity to get something, because, I mean, just playing around with this on the weekend, you can't always find that spot. Especially if you want to take a picture really fast, it's not the easiest thing to do. So, yeah, that's a bit ordinary, that one. Other than that, I mean, the strap position's fine, everything else is fine. As I said, the look isn't my bag, but you get that. So let's just replace. I've got another film here. It does come with lots of accessories as well. You know, we've got a nice little camera bag with it, which, you know, it's lovely. And it goes with many things that I wear. Sort of. All right, so in terms of that, what have we got? Film, no, that's the empty one. Here we go, here's the full one. Let's have a look. So, I'm not using instructions. The whole idea behind this is meant to be simplicity, so let's see just how simple it is. Well, that was pretty easy. Take that one out. Let's get the new one. This is, oh, it's got a, this is the black one. So that was the problem we had previously was the white framing, but this one's the black framing, which is pretty cool. Open that way. All right, here we go. Just leave that there for now. Oh yes, it's got the old cool, oh, there's a rippy thing here, I think. Yes. Surprise. All right. So we've got it out. All right, now from memory, oh, I see. All right, so it's got a little, see there, there's a little yellow tag just at the top there, which I'm assuming lines up with this bad boy. And from memory, these things did go on this side. So let's just pop this in. Oh, it's not going in as easy as, oh, there we go. Popped in, right, that's good. That's not shutting. Why is that not shutting? Am I meant to do something else? Oh, there we go. There we go. Good to go. I think it's good to go. Okay. All right, well, let's flick it on. There's no whirling sound, which, now, I do remember you do have to take a shot to get the crap out, so we'll just flash. So this is a nothing shot. It will not turn into one. It's a blank. Yep, sure enough, that is the blank. So now we can start shooting. So I didn't actually get a chance to try the selfie mode because I couldn't work out how to flip that up. I had to look it up. I'm a real techno type of guy. So what I'm going to do is take a shot here. So the way they've worked this out, rather than having like on your phones and everything else, instead of having the reverse mode and you've got, you know, a digital panel that you can, LCD panel that you can see yourself, they've got a little mirror, a little fisheye type mirror just there, where it's meant to be able to line up the selfie. Yeah, okay, I don't know about that, but let's give it a try. All right, so we'll aim, and that doesn't look too bad. We'll give it a little pose. All right, so it's around about a 90-second developing time. That's it, popped out the top. It is pretty easy. I can completely understand why this is a little bit of a fad and craze. It's, yeah, I mean, it does lose a little bit of its luster, of course, for the mid-range and older generation who, you know, can get access to digital wonderness. But it's kind of a flashback to the days of old. I mean, I used to love the old film that you had from the Polaroids. They're really good size. These are a little bit dinky for my liking. They're only just over 6 centimeters by 4 centimeters, the actual photo. So, yeah, not a big fan. So you can see it's kind of semi coming out now. So I'll just get it all the way out. I might even do my thumbnail with this little photo in it or something like that. Or maybe not. We'll see. So so this one is what I would recall it's sort of a base range if you have a look at the Fuji Film range. And it does have some competition, but for me, probably not a lot directly at this one. So, I mean, Polaroid has got a couple, and they've gone retro. They've gone back to the style, the original one, as we were talking about before. There's another couple out there as well. Kodak have a couple as also there's a more streamlined for me, which isn't too bad. And then the one for me that is in more direct competition with this is the Canon Inspic, which it's been out for a little while now, but it's nice and compact, comes in really colourful variations, and it's not that expensive. So this one's price point is give or take around about 100 smackers. So, and that's Australian. So you're probably looking at around about 60, 55 to 60, I'd say. Probably 60 American, which similar for Euro. All right, so what have we got? Not too bad. It's got a little bit of grey happening with it. Let's see if we can. Not too bad. I like the black. I don't mind the black. I mean, it doesn't have the writability, so you may have seen before with the white one here, you can sort of write something on here. With this, you'd almost need liquid paper or a special white pen or a Posca or something like that to write on. So it's, yeah, you know, it's okay. It's not for me, let's be honest. I am not the market for this particular one. And, well, in all honesty, it's not my camera. This is my daughter's camera. She got it on the weekend. It was her birthday last week. And she loves it. Really good. She's 6. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So, yeah, look, it's good fun. It's good fun. They market it as being a bit of a talking point as well. I don't know whether I'm on the same page as that. I mean, again, it depends on the audience, it depends on the age, and all that sort of thing. But good for kids, good for teens as well, taking, you know, photos on the run. It is a bit clunky for that sort of thing though, so yeah, it's, as I said, it's for a younger audience. That's all I got. That was a really quick review. Instax Mini 11. Not bad for the price, but it's a bit clunky for my liking. Thanks a lot. See you later. YouBored.